Let's talk shooting floors. Door peaks, easy and cheap to build, but not much good for raid defense. Plus, they just look ugly. Wide gaps offer vastly superior peaks and hold strong after a pummel, but they can be expensive, often requiring their own externals. Freehands, attached to the base itself, can be equally useful peaks, but these can be tricky for some people to build, especially console players.
Look at him, look at his face.
Oh no.
So today, I bring to you the vanilla 2x1 with a new kind of shooting floor, offset peaks. These are extremely easy to build, attached directly to the base, and give some excellent angles to defend from, perfect for anyone on a casual wipe. Welcome to the vanilla 2x1. Of course this base has no externals, but if you want to add a couple, visit my Discord in the description where I'll show you how. Entering the base through the single door, you'll see we have a shotgun trap above and a flame turret behind the door. And this mobility goes all the way up from the ground floor to the roof. On the second floor we have space for up to 9 large boxes, and also 9 electric furnaces to upkeep the base. I chose this configuration with the salvage shelves, so you can fit a third bed if you're a trio. Jumping down here we have the entrance to the core. I chose to keep the standard 2x1 airlock, but if you prefer you can swap these out for garage doors. And here's the affordable TC upkeep. The core itself is a standard 2x1 with a 5-box loot room, space for a couple of furnaces and your workbench. Running back over to the mobility will take you up to the third floor. In this room here we have space for a couple of beds, a large box for your kits and your battery. And to the left we have another loot room with 4 large boxes. Going out through the single door takes us to the shooting floor. The offset peaks offer angles all around the base, leaving no blind spots. And you can use these ramps to peek out far away. As the shooting floor wraps around the whole base, it's very easy to maneuver and great for defense, allowing you to control the area and annoy your neighbors. Running back over to the mobility chute, we can make our way up to the roof. On this landing we have a peek looking back to the shooting floor and a retake onto the roof, which the 2x2 version of this base was lacking. And go through the airlock to exit onto the roof. Up here we have just one singular turret, obviously you can add more if you want to. The design up here is very simple, with just roof pieces pointing outwards. The roof is more of a blank canvas, so you can customize it however you like. Now for the tutorial. We're going to start by building a standard 2x1. Make sure to put the entrance on this square. Add double doors instead if you like, or leave the single door frame wood to melee out later. The TC must be placed facing this way in order to fit the triangle shelf on the left. Then put a double door frame down and add the garage door when you have it. Running outside we could build this to place a triangle shelf through the wall next to the TC. And then you can add the airlock. Again, remember to leave the single door frames wood if you want to replace them with garage doors later. At this point, I'm going to upgrade the 2x1 to its final stage. Obviously, this can be done at any point in the build, and from now on everything will be built in its final material. Next we're going to add the wraparound and the jump up to the second floor. This right hand wall can stay metal as it won't change the raid cost much. Here you can add 3 furnaces or a triangle shelf for a jump up. Then finish it off with a new entrance. Add a triangle shelf at half height so you can put a couple of boxes on it. For this next stage we're going to add honeycomb all around the base. Now to get on top of the base and access the entrance, we'll put a twig triangle roof here, but don't upgrade it. Later on we'll swap out for a jump up with a garage door. This next step we'll go on top of the base and fill out the second floor, so put walls in these locations. Then fill in the ceiling. Next Next to our jump up, we'll add 2 shelves and then another garage door. Here we'll add a half-height shelf for our electric furnaces, but obviously don't seal it in until you've placed all the furnaces and the industrial components. If you want to know how to do that, I've linked a video in the description, but if you're on console, I guess you'll have to put something else there. Next we're going to add some more honeycomb and start to build the shooting floor. Starting at the back of the base, but honeycomb on the left and the right. Now we need to add our shooting floor foundations. So from here, build around the corner with 4 triangles. Upgrade the last one and add 2 frames on it. The second frame can be added later if you like. When done, it should look like this. Now do this again on this side of the base. After that, you can build the shooting floor part in the center and add some more honeycomb. From here, build up by 2 squares and then 2 triangles either side of the second square. Upgrade these 2 triangles. Remove the build up. Then add frames going up 2 floors on each one. Obviously these are not connected to the base yet. Before doing that, we'll add this center piece of honeycomb. So place a triangle foundation here, a full wall, a half wall and a low wall on top of that. Then here put a twig wall, half wall and a low wall. Remove the twig, place a floor, and then replace the wall. I did it in this strange order so it's easier to reach and upgrade the low walls from the ground, or you can just do it from the roof. To connect the shooting floor, place a square, then a triangle on either side. At this point, the back of the base should look like this. Now we're going to repeat these steps on the front of the base. So as before, first add your triangle honeycomb on the left and the right. Next, build round the side of the base with 4 twig triangles. Again, upgrading the last one and building 2 frames on it. Then do the same on this side. Then in the center, add 2 twig squares and 2 triangles on both sides. Upgrade these 2 triangles, remove the build-up and add frames to them. Next we're going to add our entrance to the front of the base. Put a single door on one side, then a shop front or a window on the other. Above that, place 2 half walls, then a floor. Go into the base and then place another floor here for a jump up. On top of that, add 2 low walls, then get on top of the base and add a triangle frame here. Then connect the shooting floor with a square and 2 triangles. After that, build a roof exit with 2 half walls, a floor and then a door. Then go back inside the base and place a twig triangle here, followed by a full wall on top of it. Now remove the twig to place your sneaky shotgun trap. Once you have a garage door, you can remove the triangle roof and add a jump up. At this point, the base should look like this. Next we're going to add some honeycomb on the left and right of the base. When you're happy with that, surround the third floor with walls. And put a single door exit here. After that, fill in the roof. And on this section here, put a floor at half height, and then a window. Fill it with a horizontal embrasure as soon as you have one. Over here we'll put the battery on the left. Make sure to place the battery before the window. And on the right we'll put a 4-box loop room with 2 half-height shelves. To finish it off, add more double door frames with garage doors or double doors. Next, jump up onto this landing to finish the roof exit. Put 2 full walls here and here. Put a twig floor here temporarily, then a door frame for our vending machine. Next, add triangle floors in these slots, and a half wall here for the back of the turret, and 2 single door frames for the airlock. Now your base should look like this, and we can go ahead and finish the shooting floor. Starting on this side of the base, jump down and place 3 window frames. Then sill in the top of the roof, and put double door frames here to add stability. These are very important. Lastly, add your ramp. This can stay wood. Then jump over to the opposite side of the base and do the same again. And of course remember the 2 wall frames to add stability. Now go over to this side of the base where we're going to add 2 triangles to the center honeycomb. Now we're going to do this next part in an odd order. So build the ceiling first, and then make sure to place your roof sticking out, attaching to the square here. You must do this first, otherwise the roof won't be placeable later. Next, on these foundations, build up by 2 twig walls. Go back on top of your shooting floor and connect them together with twig. This will enable you to place the window in the center. So place 1 window here, 1 in the middle, and another one here. Add stability by placing 2 wall frames here, and a door to cover the gap. Make sure to leave it open, and place siren lights to cover the top and bottom. Again, these wall frames are very important for stability of the roof pieces. Now do the same on this side. After that, you can go ahead and remove the twig outside. Next, do the other side of the base in exactly the same way. Start off by attaching 2 triangles to the center honeycomb. Then add these ceiling pieces. On the square in the center, place a roof piece pointing outwards. Next, from the ground, place twig walls on these 2 triangle foundations. Then go back up to your shooting floor, join the twig together, and then build your window frames. After that, add the wall frames for stability, the open double door, and your siren lights. Then go ahead and remove the twig pieces. Lastly, we're going to complete the roof. For this, we're just going to add square roofs all around. But like I said in the tool, you're free to customize it in any way you like. Feel free to join my Discord in the description and show me your designs. On one last thing, you may have trouble placing this roof piece here. If you do, just place a twig square, place the roof, and then remove the square. And that's it. So the base is done. If you liked it, let me know in the comments. And if you didn't, then go and build one of these 2 bases, I guess. I don't care. Cheers. Bye.